That's how it goes sometimes. You know that better than I do.
Oh yeah, those 5 and 12s are really. Yeah, baby.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Peoria Notre Dame for the third annual All Saints Boys Basketball Showcase. We'd like to extend a special welcome to the Friars of Galesburg, Costa, and the Crusaders of Champaign, Holy Cross. Although we do hear this reminder at all IESA postseason games, we cannot be shared enough. It is our expectation that all coaches, players, and fans conduct themselves at all times with a level of sportsmanship and respect. Please let the good sportsmanship show throughout today's contest. We'd also like to remind everybody that this past September, the IESA and schools across the state of Illinois showed their appreciation to the men and women who serve as our athletic officials. We're grateful for our officials' participation and service in all of our IESA sanctioned sports. We're especially grateful for our officials working today's All Saints Showcase. If we can give our officials a round of applause for being here today. And with Monday being Veterans Day, and although we played our national anthem earlier today, we'd like to take a minute to recognize any veterans in the audience. If any veterans here, could please stand up and be recognized. Thank you. We appreciate your service greatly. Now, if all of us could please stand for our pregame prayer. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, amen. Heavenly Father, we ask your blessing on today's day. Give each of us the courage to participate in the manner in which our words and our actions are pleasing to you. Let us enter into this competition in the spirit of sportsmanship and with respect for our fellow participants. We ask you, Father, to bless us, especially players, coaches, officials, and fans. Keep us under the protection of your Son, Jesus Christ, and help us be aware of his presence throughout this game. Amen. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. Coach, once again, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to Peoria Notre Dame for the third annual All Saints Basketball Showcase and to introduce you to today's starting lineups. Beginning with the guests on the scoreboard, the Crusaders of Champaign, Holy Cross.
basketball fans, to Game 9 of our 3rd annual All Saints Showcase, grade school boys basketball version. I'm Rob Kenny here at Peoria Notre Dame Gymnasium, Peoria, Illinois, bringing you this 9th of 10th matches today. This one between Champaign Holy Cross in the purple and Galesburg Costa Friars in the white on your screen. Glad you're here to join us. Hope you enjoy the game as we get started here. Champaign wins the opening tip. We get a foul here really quickly on number 20, Tony Wells. His first, of course, team's first. We're only 10 seconds into the game. No time to get any more than that. Champaign Holy Cross throws out number 22, Kader Odrago. Number 23, James Lindenberger. That's Lindenberger right there with the miss. 24, Jack Lampkin. 31, Sam Easton. And 33, Will Hergus. Nice pass up ahead there. Costa can't get their first bucket. They throw out number 20, Tony Wells. 23, Bryce Kennedy. 24, Clark Bond. 32, Joe Flacco. And number 33, Harrison Wines. Those will be your starters. Neither team able to find success in their first 1 or 2 possessions here on offense. Number 23, Bryce Kennedy with the ball out front for Costa. Ball tipped away by number 23, James Lindenberger. Going to stay down here with Costa. Ball will be out of bounds on the side. Just to the left of our broadcast booth here. It's not really a booth, it's a table. I'm just trying to make it sound more lavish than it really is. There's Kennedy, throws in a 3. Beautiful little shot. Bryce Kennedy there. Sweet left-handed shot there. 3-pointer from the left wing. Pass could not be handled by 31 there, Sam Easton for Champaign Holy Cross. So the turnover gives the ball back to Costa, looking to build on this early 3-0 lead. Kennedy tries another 3. This one doesn't go. Kennedy certainly looks like the go-to scorer here for Costa. At the very least early, everybody's looking for him. Misses that shot. 22, that's a fine looking drive there. Doesn't go there for Kader. But he's going to get fouled. Excellent, excellent effort. Going to be 2 shots. He was not fouled. It's going to be 31, Sam Easton getting fouled. He'll get the 2 shots. Crash the offensive boards there nicely. Give his team a second crack at it. Sam's got his feet awfully close together there. Feet a little wider apart, he'd be a little more balanced. First free throw goes wanting. So number 12 comes in, Aiden Kennedy. Now for Costa. His feet a little wider apart that time, get a slightly better result. Good job there by Kader Odrago. Gives his team 2 points on the board. Number 24 for Costa throws up the shot there. Clark Bond, it's too long. Kennedy just into the game, puts it up, doesn't go. Finally, Costa commits a foul. Number 33, Harrison Wines. Fouls James Lindenberger, about 75 feet from the basket, just trying to get the ball, a hustle foul. Coaches would probably prefer he commit those fouls a little closer to their defensive end. Kader brings the ball up here on the right side. There's Lindenberger. He's going to get fouled there on a nice strong drive. Cutting from left to right. Puts up the right-handed shot. Going to earn himself 2 free throws. First foul for Kennedy. Fourth on the team. Lindenberger. Off the backboard, then off the front iron. Number 35, Seth Hawkinson, coming into the game for Galesburg. One free throw remaining for Lindenberger. See if James can't get this one to go. Ooh, looked for all the world like it was going in, but it's off. Get the ball to Bryce Kennedy, 23. He's going to bring it up. Looking to increase this 3-2 lead for Costa. And oh, he gets right to the rim, but he can't get it to go in. Second one, can't get it to go in. Gets it out to Aiden Kennedy. It recycles through. Bryce is going to throw up a three, and he hits this one. Couldn't hit the 2 shots closer to the basket, but he hits the long 21-footer from the right wing. 30-second timeout here for Champaign Holy Cross. 62, 3:17 left on the clock. This first quarter, when this comes, first timeout comes. Kennedy definitely is the danger man for Galesburg. Costa Friars haven't quite figured out yet who for Champaign Holy Cross will be the one they'll look to score. Wodragi's got 2. They've had a really nice drive by Lindenberger, and Sam Easton, aggressive on the offensive board, earned 2 free throws as well. But so far that's only resulted in the 1 made field goal by Kader. Speaking of Odrago, brings it up here, number 22, nice little crossover dribble. Another nice drive by Lindenberger. Can't get it to go though, falls into Bryce Kennedy's hands. He's got his little brother, I assume that is, ahead of him. Takes it himself though, but short arms, left-handed layup. Ball continues to be in the Friars' hands. Oh, there's a nice steal by number 24, Jack Lampkin, and he puts it in. He showed a nice composure on that. Stole the ball out at half court. Didn't worry about what was behind him, just concentrated on laying the ball in off the glass. Did so successfully. Brings the score to 6-4. There's Aiden Kennedy. Shoots a long 3, and it is long. Daryl Drago grabs the rebound. Good defense there by number 33, Will Hergis, or by number 33, Harrison Wines for Costa. Aiden Kennedy with the steal. Falls down, gets the ball. Ping-ponging around. Yeah, it's number 31, Sam Easton. Gets a shot off, gets fouled, going to get himself his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of this first quarter. Foul was on Carson Cantarini, his first. Carson snuck into the game when I didn't see him. Sam Easton short on this first one. One remaining. Easton, that one, you can see that come off of his hands there. Way too much spin. Knew that was going to be short. Easton 0 for 4 on these free throw attempts, but he's shown good aggression in getting fouled, taking the ball to the basket, not being afraid. Just about 2 minutes to go here in this first period. 6-4, Costa. Kennedy tries to get up a scoop shot amongst a wall of purple. Doesn't work. Recycles it back out front. Gets the ball there. Oh, almost goes in there. That was Carson Cantarini. Kennedy almost banks in a 3 there. Taken down by Linderman. Long shot. It might have been blocked there. It's going to go off Linderman eventually. That was Kader Odrago. Couldn't get his long-range attempt to go. Number 20 back in the game, Tony Wells for Costa. And number 10, Landon Kirby into the game for the first time for Costa. Less than a minute and a half to go here in this first period. Cantarini gets off another shot from that left deep wing. Doesn't go. There's Wells. He's long on his three-point attempt as well. Outerengi tracks down the rebound. Gets up ahead to Linderman. And number 33. Will Hergis. Also involved in that last play. Kennedy gets the ball this time to fall over the front of the rim. His first two-pointer of the game. He's got all 8 points for Costa. 45 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Linderman does a nice job. Gets to the basket. Gets his first 2 points of the game. Beautiful job there by James Linderman, number 23. Got to the hoop, laid it off with a nice touch from the right side. Ball down to 35. He can't get it to go. That was Seth Hawkinson. Ball back out to Kennedy. Kennedy gonna crack off a three. Can't get it to go. Rebound by number 31, Sam Easton. Ball pinballs around though. Linderman gets it. He's got just a few seconds. Can he win the race with the clock? Oh, he wins the race, but he can't get the ball to fall. Good job by Linderman there. At the end of that first quarter sees Costa with an 8-6 lead over Champaign Holy Cross. We'll be back in about a minute of real time to bring in the second quarter. Second quarter starting here. This Galesburg Costa Friars versus Champaign Holy Cross Crusaders. 8th grade boys basketball game here at Peoria, Notre Dame. And our annual showcase. Bryce Kennedy off. And that's his three-pointer. Ball's going to go over to Champaign Holy Cross. The Crusaders trail 8-6. Had a few cracks at tying this game up, particularly there by number 23, the ball handler right now, James Linderman. He does a good job there getting in the lane this time here. Just can't get that one to go. Last time he tried that move, it did go successfully. He can get to that shot just about any time he wants. There's Bryce Kennedy scoring his 10th point of the game and a 10th point for Costa. Number 24, Jack Lampkin, couldn't get his short little 8-footer to go. Ball's gonna bounce around and then stay down with Champaign Holy Cross. Linderman will inbound the ball just to the left of his own basket on the baseline. Linderman kind of trapped there in the corner, trying to get the ball. Gets it to Kader. Odogi, oh, he makes a nice move to get to the hoop, but can't score. Lampkin gets the ball up, number 24. Off to the right, though. Finally gonna get a whistle here, and it's gonna be a travel. Ball will stay with Holy Cross. I have number 44, Seamus Hayes, into the game for the first time, too. Drogi, couple nice little ball fakes, gets to the basket, scores his second field goal, his 4th point of the game. Makes it a 10-8 contest. There's a long three by number 24, Clock Bond, and it goes in. 13-8. That ball went in center cut. It said swish as it went through. It's provided its own sound effects. Rodriguez did a good job of using his his size to get to the basket. He had a nice variety of ball fakes and spin moves. Had the ball sort of squirt out of his hands that time. But they retained possession, and Linderman will be the trigger person. Comes at 4:10 to go in this first half. 5-point lead by Costa. Lampkin with the ball, hands it off to Linderman. Linderman throws up a running kind of hook shot there. It doesn't go in, rolls around. Bryce Kennedy scores with a strong left hand from the left side. Gives him now 12 points here in this first half. Aiden Kennedy there forces the turnover at half court. He was gonna reward himself for that turnover there by getting that shot off no matter what. I think we're gonna get a held ball, and it's gonna go to Galesburg. Costa. It's good defense there by Aiden Kennedy. Number 20 Wells and number 22 Carson Cantarini enter the game for the Friars. Also number 35 Seth Hawkinson back into the game. Cantarini, 22, will be the trigger person here. This out of bounds play from the baseline. Gets the ball to Bryson Kennedy. Bryce long in his three-point attempt from the baseline. We get a timeout from Holy Cross. Really quick, once they secured their rebound, timeout comes with 3:26 to go in this 15-8 game.
30-second timeout called by Holy Cross.
Holy Cross looking to keep Costa from getting any more daylight between them. It was 10-8 at one point. Now it's 15-8, a little 5-point run.
First horn blue. First horn white. First horn.
Holy Cross comes out of that 30-second timeout. We're gonna have 90 feet or so to go. Costa will be back on defense. See what Champaign Holy Cross is dialed up here. Oh, they're gonna get a hoop and some harm here. An and one opportunity for Cadero Drogo. Took it all the way down the left side and threw up a shot as he was getting fouled. Shot banks in, 15-10, with a chance to make it 15-11. 6 points now for Odrago. Number 41, Ethan Wheatley, into the game. Gonna be coming into the game. Cadero Drogo makes that his 7th point, and now it's a 15-11 game. We have 33 Will Hurgis back into the game. As we said, number 41, Ethan Wieldy, into the game for the first time. Aiden Kennedy, number 1 ball handler here. Bryce Kennedy took a seat for the first time this game. Tony Wells can crack off a 3 off the back iron. It's a good looking shot. Lindenberger grabbed the rebound. Now he's going to bring the ball up. 3-minute mark. Halfway through the second quarter. Oh, that's going to be a travel there. It was supposed to be a dribble handoff. Cadero Druggy didn't realize it. So Lindenberger gave up possession and then got it back. Oh, he's still moving. And that's against the rules. Wells again from that right side. He likes to take those long distance shots from that right wing. He hasn't found one successfully inside the rim yet. Odrogi has his little 4-foot floater peel off the rim. Wells gets the ball out to Aiden Kennedy. Aiden Kennedy has a good look at a 3, can't get it to go. Lindenberger grabs about his 4th or 5th rebound of this first half to go along with his 2 points. Oh, there's a good drive there by Will Hurgis. Costa went for the steal, didn't get it. That opened up the lane, or opened up the baseline for Hurgis. He gets the ball in. So it's now 15-13 rather. That 15-8 lead has been bitten into by 5 points. Ball's going to stay here for Costa. Number 24, Clark Bond into the game, and number 32, Joe Flacco into the game. Clark Bond is going to be the trigger man. The out-of-bounds play. Just to the right of their own basket. Ball goes into the paint. Can't get it out there. That was Joe Flacco. Eventually finds an outlet. Aiden Kennedy steps into another good-looking three, and this one goes this time. He knew he wasn't going to go 0 for this entire game. His shot is too fundamentally sound for that. 18-13 now, minute 40 to go. Ball's going to be Champaign Holy Cross turnover. Costa will get a crack to get their 7-point lead, the largest of the game back here during this possession. Jack Lampkin back into the game. Jack was a starter. Going to get a kick ball against Holy Cross, so we'll stay here with Costa on the offensive end. Landon Kirby back into the game. Landon was in that first period. Number 33, Harrison Wines. Take a seat next to the coaching staff. Ball's thrown in. Wells catches it. Makes a nice drive on the base to the baseline. Going to get himself 2 free throws. Get his aggression rewarded there. Be his first 2 free throw attempts of the game. Will Burgess is with the foul. His first. 2 shots for young Mr. Wells here. First one just barely grazes the front of the rim. He's standing well back at the free throw line, so he's got about 6 more inches of air to navigate than a normal free throw. All right, a little rebounder roulette there. Costa gets who they want. Lined up on the free throw line. Second one from Wells does not hit the rim, hits the backboard. And so that's a violation. Ball goes to Champaign Holy Cross. And putting on a bit of a press here. Just full court man-to-man. Not quite sure what form it's supposed to take, to be honest with you. There's Lampkin, goes strong to the rim. Can't get the shot up above the rim, however. Aiden Kennedy grabs it. He's going straight to the rim, throws up a wild shot. Rebounded, though, by Flacco. He can't get the ball up on the rim. And we're going to get a held ball. Alternate possession is going to go to the Holy Cross Crusaders. And get another chance here to cut into this 5-point deficit. Here, this man-to-man press break here. Charitably could be called a 1-2-1-1 maybe. And you got a 2-on-1 at the back if they can get a long pass to go, but Friars forced the turnover. Champaign Holy Cross Crusaders need the back line of their press break, needs to hustle up, become the front line of their regular half-court defense. Aiden Kennedy going to be long on that 3. Trickles out of bounds. Holy Cross Crusaders regain possession. 57.1 seconds to go when the ball is inbounded. Ball ends up bouncing to the right person, Kadero Drungo. Goes to the basket. Aiden Kennedy's there for the tie-up. Good job by Kennedy, and he's going to get the Friars the ball. 50 seconds to go here. It's last 10 seconds taking quite a bit of real time. And the press sort of screwed things up for both teams. Aiden Kennedy, a nice skip pass. Catarini decides he doesn't want to shoot. Now he does. Clears himself some space on the wing. Doesn't go. Kadira Drago grabbed the rebound. Trying to go coast to coast, but he gets fouled there by number 10, Landon Kirby. And give him a push with a forearm as he went by him. Comes at 32 seconds left in the half. Kirby's first foul. Not very many fouls in this first half. Drogi gets the ball out here. We're going to get number 33, Hergis, with a long three. Can't get it to go. Nice rebound there by Carson Catarini. Brings the ball up himself. Under 10 seconds to go. Aiden Kennedy with the ball out top. Wells on the wing now. And Joe Flacco turns around, hits a beautiful turnaround shot there right off the board. Gets his team into the 20s as the buzzer sounds. So it's 20-13 lead for Galesburg Costa over Champaign Holy Cross Crusaders. We'll be back in about 5 minutes of real time, folks. We'll bring you the second half.
If you're playing in the next game, you are more than welcome to shoot around.
Welcome back to the second half. Game number 9 of our All Saints Showcase here today. This fine November evening now. And Galesburg Costa Friars find themselves ahead 20-13 on the Champaign Holy Cross Crusaders. Crusaders will have the ball first to start this half as they look to cut into this lead. James Lindenberger back out there and get a nice rest there at the end of the second quarter. One of their fine players, as is this man, number 22, Kader Odurgi, scores his 9th point of the game. And then immediately a 3 from Bryce Kennedy, his 3rd 3 of the game, first of the second half. Costa's put a press on here. Kennedy's going to earn a foul out of it. Bryce Kennedy, that is. That's his 3rd foul. He sat out a good portion of that second quarter because of the 2 fouls. Aiden Kennedy's going to come in. Bryce Kennedy's going to sit down and a look of disbelief on his face. Press is still on. Jack Lampkin, one-man press break, has the shot roll off the rim. There is a shot, and it goes in by James Lindenberger. Aiden Kennedy there tries to do what his brother just did. He comes up a little bit short. Lindenberger now looking to... Not quite sure what happened there. It's blocked by the ref. We're going to... Jack Lampkin commits that foul there. Number 24 on. Aiden Kennedy there. Between the legs dribble. Tony Wells likes to prefer right side there. Well, let's see Joe Flacco trying to score like he did at the end of the first half there. This one gets blocked though. And Holy Cross is on the trot. And number 33 there just fell down. We get a long 3 by Will Hergis. Long 3s lead to long rebounds. That one goes off of Galesburg Costa. We're a little bit of a double dribble there. Lampkin throws up a 3 and it goes in. Jack Lampkin there. His 5th point of the game. Now it's 23-20. Number 24, Clark Bond there kind of got stuck on the ball. Aiden Kennedy is going to get a push foul there. It's going to be on the floor. And as number 24, Jack Lampkin came away with the steal. Went hard to the basket. Aiden Kennedy's first foul. Bryce Kennedy and Seth Hawkinson coming into the game for the Friars. Flacco and Aiden Kennedy will take brief rests. We're gonna get a 3 here. Oh, so close. And that was a Drogo. Bryce Kennedy back in the game and scores on a coast-to-coast layup attempt. Not as easy as it looks. We're gonna get a travel on Lindenberger. They're gonna need to play defense now. Costa inbounding underneath their own basket. Finds Bryce Kennedy. He cracks off a quick 3, just a little long. Fight for the rebound. Kadero Drogo comes down with it. He finds Hergis. A little bit of traveling maybe going on in there. It's tough to tell who even had control of the ball. Lindenberger's going to force a foul though. Something he's done a few times this game. So that was Clark Pond.
third. To the line, number 23.
23, Lindenberger, shooting 2 free throws. We know he's got touch around the basket here. Hasn't shown a touch much further out yet. Off the back rim there with that one. Carson Cantarini back into the game, number 22 for the Friars, and number 41, Ethan Wieldy. Second free throw about to go up here for Lindenberger. Off the front rim, off the back rim, off the front rim there on those two. Bryce Kennedy, nice drive, doesn't, drops it in. Kennedy is lighting up the second half scoreboard. Lindenberger does the same. Both teams just running up and down here. Not a whole lot of defense played on these last couple possessions. 27-22 now, Galesburg. Carson Cantarini throws up a 3. 2 touches the rim, but doesn't go. Bryce Kennedy can't play defense too hard with those 3 fouls here, still with a lot of the third quarter and all the fourth quarter yet to play. He is just too valuable to what Costa wants to do. As he shows right here, gets to the hoop, can't have it go in. Oh, ball, unfortunately for Champaign Central, or Champaign Holy Cross, falls right back to him. I think we stepped over the line there. Will Hurgis may have stepped on the line trying to get that ball in to Lindenberger. So we get a turnover, Aiden Kennedy into the game. He's in for Tony Wells. Set 7-point lead rather here, 29-22 for Costa. They're looking to press this out, get back to that double-digit lead they enjoyed not that long ago. Oh, they're going to get him for a travel here. That was a really good rebound by number 31, Sam Easton. Carson Cantarini will be the trigger person for Galesburg Costa. Friars have gotten a couple cracks at scoring here and getting into the 30s. Haven't been able to take advantage of the first couple ones. Oh, they don't there as James Lindenberger reads the pass. Goes to the basket. He had a teammate ahead of him, but he didn't get it. James Lindenberger hits the back of his, might have got a hit in the back of the head there. He's going to sit down and see what's going on. 34, Seamus Hayes into the game for Champaign Holy Cross. Will Hurgis be the trigger man in this out-of-bounds play for the Crusaders. Gets the ball into number 31, Sam Easton. Oh, we're going to get an over and back call here. Yeah, Easton was in the back court. There's number 24. Jack Lampkin was looking. Cadero Drogo back into the game, number 22, their leading scorer. All right, Ethan Wieldy out. All right, 2 minutes to go here. Kennedy to Kennedy. Aiden Kennedy there, tries a deep 3, doesn't go. He's hit 1, but that's it today. Brother, however, has hit 3 threes. Nice 3 there by Lampkin. Little too hard, though. Goes off the board. Ball bouncing around. Flacco's going to finally track it down. Gets it to Cantarini. And got away with a little shuffle of the feet. A nice pass there from Bryce Kennedy. He found number 33, Harrison Wines, rather. Wines going to earn 2 free throws here with his aggressive move towards the basket. Stuck at 29-22 here for a bit. Wines misses everything with his first attempt. Good to see James Lindenberger checking back into the game, knowing that little blow he took to the, I don't think it was really maybe to his head, I think it was the back of his neck, side of his neck. He's back out there. He is very valuable to what the Crusaders want to do. Second free throw solidly in for Harrison Wines. Makes it. Harrison Wines then takes a seat. 30-22 now. 8-point lead for Costa. Lindenberger gets the ball. Gets it over half court. Drogo there is fouled by Aiden Kennedy. Aiden went for the steal there, and when he didn't get it, he kind of draped himself over K-Deer's legs. Kennedy's second foul. Again, nobody really in any sort of foul trouble. Kennedy has 3. He's managed to not pick up another one here since picking up his third early in the third quarter. Tony Wells, number 20, back into the game. Aiden Kennedy will take a seat. Lindenberger eventually receives the ball back. He throws up that right-handed runner. Doesn't go. Lampkin throws up the 3. On goes off the board, but after it had already passed the rim. Sam Easton can't get his shot to go, and the ball stays down here, though. Last touch by the Friars. 1:06 to go. Champaign looking to cut into this 8-point deficit. They're down 7.5, so ball game's just kind of stayed stasis here in the third quarter. Champaign turns the ball over on their out-of-bounds play. Aiden Kennedy back into the game. Got to come in for somebody. He's going to come in for Bryce. Bryce Kennedy here. They're going to let him probably sit for that last minute so he doesn't pick up a costly 4th one before the 4th quarter. Clock ticks under a minute to go here in the third. Aiden Kennedy, you know he's going to look for a 3 out of this. Off the back iron. Cadero Drogo grabs the rebound. He's got Lindenberger up ahead of him. He goes it solo. Oh, and the ball somehow doesn't go in. Lindenberger grabbed the rebound, but fell to the floor, and they called it travel. I thought he might have gotten rid of the ball before he would have drugged those feet, but don't think he did. All right, we see number 24, Clark Bond, coming back into the game, and number 35, Seth Hawkinson, in for the Friars. So Friars inbound the ball. Get a little bit of a press going on here by the Crusaders. There's Bond taking the ball down the left side with that right-hand dribble. Pulls it out, throws up a shot, almost goes in. He's made one of those today. Lindenberger with the left-handed dribble. We know he's going to shoot right-hand from that left side, but it doesn't go. Nice rebound there by Landon Kirby. Aiden Kennedy, he loves to shoot. Got that ball to the baseline, throws up a little runner in there, and he's going to get himself 2 free throws. Jack Lampkin's second foul, only the team's 3rd here, the 3rd period. Nobody in any danger of the bonus in most of these games we've had today. Aiden throws up that first shot just off to the left. Second free throw will come with 19.3 seconds to go here in the 3rd period. 30-22, Galesburg lead. Went in, but doesn't cost. And Tony Wells there got a little itchy. He was going to make himself the world's greatest offensive rebounder there if that missed, but he got 2 hands. He stepped inside the 3-point line. Just can't do that if you're not on the line. Cadero Drogi's got the ball here. He's got 15 seconds in which to make something happen. Pulls the ball back out. 6 seconds to go here. See if they're going to get a shot off. Lindenberger knew what was going on and drives to the basket, and he scores his 8th point of the game. Brings it to a 6-point deficit, 30-24. We'll be back in about a minute to bring you the 4th quarter of this exciting game. Guard, the start of the fourth quarter. Costa finds himself up 30-24. They've been up 8-6, 20-13, and now up 30-24 at the end of the third period. But they did get outscored for the first time all game in that quarter by 1 point by Champaign, turning that 7-point lead into a 6-point lead. Going to get a travel there by James Lindenberger. Got himself stopped about 6 feet further out than he normally likes to find himself. Bryce Kennedy back into the game for Costa. Now he's got 6 minutes in which to work with these 2 fouls he's got left. They're plus minus. The point differential when him out on the court is just tremendously different. He cracks off a 3 there. It's just a tad long. Rebound comes down to Lindenberger. Lampkin with the ball on the right side. He takes it strong to the hoop and he scores. That's his 7th point. This is as close as it's been in a while, 30-26. Just a 4-point deficit now for the Crusaders. Kennedy, Bryce Kennedy comes back with a 3 between the leg, crossover dribbles. Restores the 7-point lead that they had at halftime. Oh, great job there by Bond, poking the ball away. Gonna get a held ball, alternate possession. Holy Cross will have it. Or it goes to Costa, rather. I'm sorry, I heard Cross instead of Costa there on my headphones. We got 6 people on the phone. Nope, all right, number 35. Seth Hawkinson does come off. Under 5 minutes to go here now. Bryce Kennedy with the ball. It's always a good thing for the Friars from Galesburg. Ball up to Tony Wells. Tony takes a 3-pointer and he hits this one. His first points of the game. That's huge. Turning a 33-26 lead into a 36-26 double-digit lead. Kidero Drogi tries to answer with his own 3, but he can't get it to go. Galesburg run it. They smell that they can finish this game off here. Bryce Kennedy takes it to the hoop, gets fouled, going to get 2 shots. Emphasize enough how big that shot was by Tony Wells there. And this is the preferred side of the court to shoot from the right side, but that's the first time it's gone in today. Beautifully done. Huge moment for his team. Now Bryce Kennedy shooting 2 free throws. First one bleeds in, gets that scorer's roll. Second one goes in much more directly. His first 2 free throw attempts of the game, if you can believe that. You know, he just gets to the hoop unencumbered. We're going to get a timeout here by Champaign Holy Cross. And now suddenly find themselves, they were within 4 just moments ago, it seems like, and now find themselves down 12 with less than 4.5 minutes to go here. Quick 8-2 blitz here at the start of the fourth quarter has opened up that 6-point lead at the end of the third quarter. It's 12 now. 2 3-pointers, 1 each from Tony Wells and Bryce Kennedy, plus 2 free throws from Kennedy. Account for those 8 points that Costa has put on the board here in the first minute and 40 seconds. Crusaders inbounds the ball near half court on the sideline. Get the ball to Odrogi, one of their 2 most reliable scorers, number 22 and number 23. The ball is picked off. Number 33 goes strong. That's Harrison Wines. Gets the ball shot blocked, but he's going to get 2 free throws out of it. Great steal at midcourt by a young man, number 33, and then took it straight to the hoop. Foul is on Kidero Drogi. His 2nd foul. Sending Wines to the free throw line. 1 out of 2 on his only previous trip to the line. Any points, non-Kennedy points that can be scored by the Friars are just so vital. Wines absolutely pures his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. 13-point lead now. I believe this is the biggest lead of the game. And Wines barely touches the front of the rim with the second one, but the ball was touched by Champaign Holy Cross while they were standing on the baseline. So it goes back to the Friars. 13-point lead, inbounding the ball on the baseline. Ball into Kennedy. Kennedy gets himself there for a short jumper by his normal stuff there, and there is number 32. Joe Flacco gets his 2nd bucket. Wines grabs the rebound now. Well, suddenly it's a 15-point lead with just about 3 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Bond gets up a 3, doesn't go in. Tony Wells tries the 3 from where he was just successful a minute ago, doesn't go. Champaign Holy Cross has the ball in Lindenberger's hands now. All of a sudden they need to cut into a large lead. Ball is gonna go. Costa's ball. Full court press here. Said they need the ball back, they need possessions. They need not to have Bryce Kennedy do something like that. Oh, I thought for all the world that was going in. It looked perfect. Rims out of 3 though. There's number 24, Jack Lampkins, doing what he does, getting that ball and having a nose for the basket. He went down hard, but he bounced right back up. He's a tough kid. He's got 7 points for the Crusaders. Shooting 2 free throws now. Bryce Kennedy has tied and retied his tennis shoes about 6 times today. It's about the only thing that he hasn't shown a proclivity to do very well. Lampkin bleeds in that first free throw. Need to score here with the clock stop. Brings him within 14. Second one up, he banks that one in. Bryce Kennedy takes it down quick, takes a 3, probably a little bit quicker than his coaches would have liked. Tony Wells, though, tracks down the rebound. Under 3 minutes to go now. Kennedy, Bryce version with the ball back in his hands. Oh, tries to make a difficult pass there to number 33, Harrison Wines. Harrison couldn't come up with it. I doubt Harrison saw that ball until it was right on him there because of the angle of it. A lot of traffic in front of him. And some 3-pointers going to have to be put up here by the Crusaders in purple. Will Hurgis must have heard me. Throws one up, just skims the side of the rim though. 2.5 minutes to go. Wells going to take a long 2, and it is long as well. Kadero Odrago gets the ball down. That's a great job by Lampkin of getting into the paint, but he can't finish. Bryce Kennedy, he gets into the paint, and he does finish. 2 points, back to that 15-point lead, and that may have blunted any sort of minor momentum here that the Crusaders had. James Lindenberger is not giving up, though. He is fighting for every inch. There's a rebound there, though, by Wells on the miss. And we're under 2 minutes to go. Kennedy gets the ball out to Bond. Bond throws up the 3. It's long off the glass. And it goes back up by Harrison Wines for his first field goal of the game. Makes it a 17-point game. Largest lead of the game here now with 90 seconds to go. Lindenberger throws up a 3. It's short, just barely grazes the rim. That keeps it in bounds. Keeps the clock moving, which is what Costa needs right now. The ball in Kennedy's hands and the clock to move. 70 seconds to go. wild kind of finish, but he gets his own rebound there and puts it back up. Timeout is called by Costa so they can get people into the game. Kennedy is going to stay out there. Aiden Kennedy will join him. We'll get Catarini into the game. Number 35, Seth Hawkinson, back into the game. And number 10, Landon Kirby. We see number 34, Seamus Hayes, back into the game. Number 41, Ethan Weedley, back into the game for the purple-clad Crusaders. Kader Odogi held pretty much in check here and there in the second half. Oh, Lindenberger has the ball just rim out. We're going to get a held ball, alternate possession. Comes at 50 seconds left in the game. Crusaders will keep the ball down at their end. Now find themselves trailing by 19 points. It was 30 to 26 at one point, and now it's 47-28. Massive run here at the end of the game, just when they needed it in the fourth quarter. Shot's going to come up short. Catarini recognizes it before anybody else. Grabs the rebound. Gets the ball back to Bryce Kennedy eventually. Kennedy's going to take another three. This is going to be way short. Bit of a heat check there for him. Why not if you're that young man? 35 seconds to go. Lindenberger there, a little casual with the ball. It just escapes him. Almost looks like Bryce Kennedy thought he could dunk that ball. I'm not sure he can. He ends up missing the layup, though, because of it. Aiden Kennedy gets in the way of Lampkin. Ball goes out off of Costa, and Crusaders inbound on their own baseline. Tony Wells back into the game. Finally, Bryce Kennedy steps out of the game with, what are we going to give him here? We're going to give him 24, 26, I think 28 points. Ball stays here with Champaign. 10.3 seconds to go here in the game that was close not that long ago. Like we said, 30 to 26. But a 17-2 run here to close out the last probably about 4 minutes or so, 3 minutes of the fourth quarter. Lindenberger finally breaks that, throws in his 10th point. He's been terrific today. Aiden Kennedy throws up one last shot, and it misses. And we have a 47-30 victory. Galesburg Costa Friars over the Champaign Holy Cross Crusaders. We wish both clubs safe travels home and success as they begin their upcoming seasons. We'll be back in about 10 minutes or so, a real time to bring you game number 10, final game of this All Saints Showcase. We'll see you then, folks.